Okay, this is the update for today. I'm pretty happy with where everything's at. Got just basically some ancillary stuff left. And here's the basic form. If I was to click on one of these, it shows me everything that processed under that directory, similar to the other ones. And here, if I was to right-click, it gives me the option to delete the monitor. I have not implemented the delete yet. If I want to add a monitor, I go to Add New Monitor. And I select the directory to be monitored, which let's just pick this one. Then I select the template to be monitored, which needs a C21 file. So it would be one of these over here. If I click Add Monitor at this point, I would add that monitor to it, which we could do for a test. So as you can see, this is the build folder. It tells me you must restart the template because it's basically loads everything up from there. I'm going to probably remove that in the future version, but for right now, you can see that it restarts it. So here's the directory we just added, and it's all monitored. It's also outputting to the paths, so everything's properly working on that. I do have a view error log file, which is everything that's redirected to the error log. So we should be pretty close on nearing a fully working version here. Just to show you a sample of this, the test monitor or the test folder right here is monitored, and I have it going right now to the local host. So I want to show you this in actual functioning world. So let's open up the test folder. Oop. All right. Sorry about this. Yeah, today's been a little bit hectic, so I'm trying to explain this as best as I can today. But here's the monitoring folder, which basically is just I keep a file in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this invoice5 file into my test folder, in my test folder, it's going to create an error thing, assuming this doesn't work right. So if we look at this, I'm going to drop this in. Oops, I don't want to do it like that. I want to make sure it gets copied in there. So I'm going to drop this in here. If we look on the you see how that just popped up, the alert box up here, and it also tells you that the processing completed with errors. So what does that actually mean? Well, if I go and check my error log now, which is, and I'm sure I'm being confusing, but you see how there's an error file in here now? If I check that, that tells me the time of the error, the file that was processed, and all that stuff. Then last but not least, if we look at the test/error folder, the file exists in there, and you'll see the date stamps properly. So what I'm trying to illustrate is just everything's for the most part done. What's the date? 8/29, so that's the one I just processed now. Again, just have some minor tweaking, but I'm pretty happy with where everything's at, and we should be hopefully done very, very shortly. I wanted to finish up today, but it's been slightly more hectic than I would have liked. But yeah, I think tomorrow is just the final few features on it, and we should be good to go.